Our clinic provides the Salina community with a comprehensive spectrum of services delivered with compassion and sensitivity. We strive to create a partnership with our patients that promotes health and well-being in all phases of life. We care about our patients, we care about providing quality health care services, and we care about our community. Chances are you know many of us because Maori Clinic physicians live in Salina. We are coaches for youth sports teams and leaders for Boy Scouts and 4-H. We offer time, talent, and financial support to a variety of community events and charities. Our children attend school with your children. Our families attend worship services with your families. And we are proud to call Salina home. We have a vested interest in the success of this community, and we remain committed to an independent practice model that promotes our proud heritage and philosophy to provide quality medical care centered on the relationship between each patient and the physician of their choice. You have a choice for your medical care. Choose a doctor dedicated to the pursuit of excellence in healthcare services. Choose Maori Clinic.
I know all the plays. I practiced too hard to be sidelined. I told the coach and my dad I'm fine, but they want to be sure. They said Salina Regional and ComCare have all the latest technology for the most accurate images. And I guess they're right. Don't worry, QB. I've got your back.
Salina Regional Health Center and ComCare Imaging Center. Here for all your imaging needs.
Reliability. It's about more than uptime. Backup is something you do to your word, not just your data. And dedicated is an adjective suited to work ethic as much as servers or Ethernet connections. At Nextech, we believe that the character of our IT professionals comes from the commitment and passion for their work. It's just how we're wired here. Nextech, our products and people are here for you.
Hi, I'm Nathan Wilcom, manager at the Longhorn Steakhouse here in Salina, Kansas. We are proud supporters of our local high school sports team and our community. I'd like to invite you to join us for a great meal at Longhorn Steakhouse. We are open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. We hope to see you at our restaurant, and when you do, ask for me or our managing partner, Sarah Grimes. We'd love to say hello.
Come watch your favorite team and earn points with our new Blazing Rewards program, only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Papa John's is proud to provide this week's meal to the hardworking Friday night football crew at Community Access Television. While watching the big game, don't forget to order your freshly made pizza at papajohns.com.
Welcome to Friday Night Football, Week 4, where we have the Salina Central Mustangs and the campus Colts. The Mustangs are coming in 0-3, while the Colts stand at 1-2.
Yeah, just be interesting to see if Central can pull out their first victory in quite some time, actually. Campus team that struggled last week against Salina South. Talking to the campus head coach earlier today, not too happy about how his team played last week. Let's see if their team can play with a little bit more passion and a little bit more desire to get a win here tonight.
He said that Coach Greg told us he just wanted to hurry up and get out of here.
Right, he's like, you could tell talking to him, he was probably not pretty happy last week.
No.
The performance of his team.
But we both know that they are vulnerable to the run.
Right.
So if Central can come out and run that ball, punching it, they may be able to put some points onto the board.
Right, and I think like the big player that's going to be on the field is the running back Talon Peters for Salina Central. Salina South ran pretty much a lot around the field against campus last week, so they're definitely vulnerable on that run game. So we'll see how that goes. Another interesting point I'm thinking about is last week Central was at Hutch, and they gave up 28 points in the first quarter alone. I'm just curious to see if Central can do a little bit better starting off on the right foot, kind of make it a little bit more competitive to start off and see how they respond starting out this week.
And I kind of think that, with that being said, we know Hutch is a powerhouse in this league.
Right.
So I don't think they're facing the same difficulties as they faced last week.
Absolutely.
But it is yet to be shown.
Right, absolutely.
And talking to the Coach Greg, he did say that number 48 is going to get a little more time, or a little more attention.
Yeah, and
this game.
number 48 Hicks was definitely a person we talked about a lot last week in the South Campus game, and we did question a lot of times why wasn't he kind of in more involved in more plays. We saw a lot of plays where he was wide open, or just times they thought they could have gone to him. Definitely head coach Campus definitely looking to get him more playing time.
Yeah, it looks like they're about to do the coin toss.
Right.
And I'm just wondering who's going to win this and
right.
which way this ball's going to go.
And I also wonder, it's kind of dying down a little bit, kind of a windy night tonight, but just see if the wind continues to pick up or stays a little bit how it was earlier today. It depends on what side of the field, if that's maybe more of a thing for some teams that they want a certain side of the field or not.
Well, and I think the won the toss, and they're putting their offense on the field.
And I think that's a good thing for Central, especially when you're talking about that slow start last week. I think it's important they get their offense, they give them the ball, they give them a chance right with the 12 minutes to start the game and get down there and get a score.
Well, for Campus, it's another opportunity to start out on defense and show what they're made of.
Right.
From the very beginning.
Yeah, definitely had some struggles against Salina South, kind of just in all aspects of the game, but not only just because Salina South offense and defense was really strong, it was just a lot of mistakes from the Campus team just in general. A lot of different penalties, missed assignments, a lot of overthrown balls from the quarterback position.
I think we had laundry all last.
We did, yeah.
All
we had a lot of flags everywhere.
So flag here, flag there.
Let's hope they stop. I mean, hopefully, just for preparation, maybe they got a little more stockpiled in their back pocket for tonight, just in case something. But let's hope they don't have to use as many flags they did this week as they did last week. Looks like Campus is already lined up, ready. Yep. And here comes Central.
Campus is number 7, Dalton Rogers. Number 20, Riley Counts. Number 33, Taylor Peters.
And it
we'll
looks
be
like
calling that Taylor Peters now.
I think so, yeah.
Tonight.
It feels like Campus will be kicking with the wind. So we'll see if he can get this out of the end zone. Might be able to do it fairly easy.
Yeah, with that wind going the way it is. And he kicks it. Oh, a little swivel kick.
I believe it fell off the tee right at the last second.
Boy, actually, that was a pretty good kick.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. He got a good couple bounces in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was like right before he was getting ready to take his last step to plant his foot. The ball just tumbled straight off the tee. Looks like they might get a person to hold it this time.
I'm kind of thinking, boy, that's almost just what you would
right. Like, can we just take that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get it in the arms of their return guys. And we'll try it again. And there's a good kick.
It's a deep one.
And that is going to be into the end zone for a touchback.
Mustangs opening drive will begin at the 20-yard line. Under center for the Mustangs is number 3, Brogan Richardson.
So again, definitely looking for Taylor Peters, the running back. Definitely probably going to be the guy they go to most of the night. He's definitely the guy you want to go through. Definitely don't want to start that passing game even if you get behind.
Well, he's down under center. And it's a handoff to Peters.
Side.
And he breaks a couple of tackles.
Good, powerful run. First play, pick up about 8.
Picking up 7 yards on the play, number 33, Taylor Peters. Tackle made by number 48.
And that actually is the way that Central would love to start out.
Right, absolutely. Get first play of the game, pick up good 8 yards, get a good second down, give you some options. 2nd and 2 from the 28.
Center. Hands off to Peters. Looks like he has the first down.
Only a couple, but that's going to get you a brand new set of downs. Looks like it gets him to the 31.
3-yard gain on the play for number 33, Taylor Peters. Good for a Mustang first down. Tackles made by number 10, Corbin Gosnell. First and 10 for the Mustangs. At the 31.
So Mr. Richardson is going under center. Taylor Peters in the backfield. It's a handoff to Mr. Peters. He
gets a little bit of the
corner.
And we have our first flag of the night.
Taking the handoff to the Mustangs, number 33, Taylor Peters.
Looks like it's against the Mustangs.
Yeah, looks like good area for a hold.
And there's nothing that can kill you worse than a hold when you have the momentum going and just punching the ball down the field.
Right. I feel like with as many flags we've had, especially even the last 2 weeks, I feel like we should be taking bets. Like how many plays in are we going to get our first flag? But we'll see what the call. And it is holding on Central, and that'll back them up. Definitely not what you want to see. Get a couple plays, first down. Now basically you're even behind where you originally started on this drive.
Right. Not only that, you lose momentum after you were continuously driving it up the field.
Right. Especially, I think even, so we got about first down and 22. I still think you go with the run on this first down. They do a little jet sweep left side. It's a little bit of the edge, getting a cut.
And he has, looks like he has a first down and
push
more.
out. About the 41-yard line.
Oh, did he go out a little?
Oh, they ruined. Oh, they are ruining him out a little bit short. So you're going to be about 5 yards short of the first.
I didn't see him go out.
I didn't either.
17-yard gain on the play brings up second down.
So Mr. Richardson down under center.
Another handoff right side. Stays on his feet. And looks like
he has the first
probably
down.
got another first down.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they've changed much to stop the run either.
Yeah.
It's the holes are still there.
Yeah.
This time Central's taking advantage of that.
Right.
Good for another first down.
So it doesn't seem as though Campus is very good against the run.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in the shotgun formation for the first time, Mr. Richardson.
And they're going to throw. And wide open down on the right hash.
Can't get no opener than that.
Overshot his receiver.
15, Logan Horst.
You know, that's the kind that hurts the quarterback.
Right.
He's like, can I just throw it one more time?
Right. And especially at a moment like that, you had all run plays so far, getting the defense thinking that, hey, they're going to run it again, try to shot down the field wide open, but just
shotgun formation, Mr. Richardson. Peters on his side, he hands off to Peters. Doesn't look like gets a couple of yards.
Yeah,
I think.
Pretty good managing even just a couple of yards. They had him about maybe a yard or so in the backfield.
33, Taylor Peters. He's brought to the turf by number 55, Nathan Priest, and number 11, Tyler Collin.
Wow, I mean with that.
And 8 for the Mustangs.
This is a big play for him early in the game.
3rd and 8 for Central.
Down under center he goes.
And another handoff right side.
Right there,
nothing there.
He would have been better to keep that and rolled on out.
Right.
And took it around that corner.
Right.
Peters met in the backfield.
Well, I appreciate on that 3rd down that they tried to stick to the run game and how successful it's been. But just
really
not working
think
out
they
there.
Went with a pass.
Really?
When they did go, he was wide open.
True, very true. Yeah.
It was a matter of the quarterback getting to him.
Number 3.
4th and 11 for Central on their own 40, lined up in punt formation.
Wise.
2 returners back. A bit of a delayed kick there. Calls for a fair catch. And some of the campus players looking for a kick-catch interference, not looking like they're going to get it. Might have been another campus player in there that was kind of the reason they didn't throw it.
Well, I think some of them thought that it touched the campus player.
Yeah. But either way, Central downs the ball about the 32-yard line of campus.
Under center for the Colts.
And we'll see this campus offense for the first time again. Number 48 line up in the slot right side. Little jet sweep right side. Has a few blocks.
Wow. Looks like he's running with a little more vengeance
He
than
did,
he did
yeah.
last week.
He did. Pick up of about 6.
Picking up 6 yards.
Bring up a 2nd and 4.
That's not how Central wants them to start out either.
A little quarterback draw.
He spins, breaking tackles.
Getting a few tackles. Gets a first down. Gained about 6 yards on that play as well.
Quarterback keeper for number 2, Federico Harvey. Tackle made by number 22. Tackle made by number 22, Jordan McMullen.
Another 1st and 10 for Campus. It's like a sweep left side.
Number
gets a
3,
hand on, gets the edge. Taken down.
Wow.
About the 36-yard line, 37 of Central. Good, powerful run there from Campus.
Made by number 22.
It looks like they came out and they're running the ball like they got ran against last week.
Right, they are running with authority so far tonight. Only 4 minutes into the game. Harvey, again, a little bit of a 270 turn.
And he's caught in the backfield.
Gonna lose close to about 4 on that play.
3-yard loss on the play. Number 3, Sam Wise.
Wow.
Tackled by a stampede of Mustangs.
Bring up 2nd and 13 for Campus. Central making a few substitutions. Campus with twins, both sides, and here comes a flag again. And we might have a false start on Campus.
Delay a game, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, I did get a false start.
Remain, 2nd down.
And that'll back Campus up even farther. Again, so far for both teams, starting off drives pretty well, but then just kind of shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, backing it up.
Right. Second and 18 now.
Gun formation.
Another design run for Harvey, breaking a few, but not getting too much. Pickup of about 3.
He kind of ran back on that play.
He did,
he
yeah.
Ran up and then started running back.
Yeah.
Tackles made by number 19, Quentin Stewart.
And another substitution for Central. Campus looking on the sideline for their play call.
I know they got that big 48 again, I say, as I was saying last week, out on that wide out.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a smaller defensive back on.
He does, very much so.
He's
back to pass, throw over the middle of the field, and a one-handed catch by Tyler Collin for Campus. Great concentration on that, being able to keep that ball in front of him and catch that. Bring up a 4th down and 2. Offense staying on the field. Ball is on the Central 29-yard line.
Defensive stand for Salina Central.
Right. I say maybe a quarterback draw here.
Or maybe they're just going to try and draw him off. Really, they need to run a play, though.
Yeah. About 9 seconds on the play clock. And he's back to pass. Looking downfield, close to the end zone. And nothing there. And that'll be a turnover on downs for Campus. The Salina Central defense holds on that big 4th down. What do you think of the...
He just kind of threw it over.
Right, he did. I was really surprised they shot for it deep on that play. You need only 2 yards. Why go for it all on that?
Just sitting on the play for the Mustangs is number 9, Govreau Thomas.
And Central takes over 1st and 10 on their own 29. And handoff left side, couple of lead blockers in front of him, but hit right at the line of scrimmage, and might be actually about a loss of one.
Like a lost a yard.
Right.
By number 22, Mateo Martinez. Loss of one on the play. Second down and 11 for Salina Central.
Central's going to have to run the ball better.
And it seems like they've been trying it in several different formations as well. A little bit of a low snap, a little bit of pump throw over the center of the field, and caught by Kendrick Liggins. Pickup of about 7. Good second-yard pickup. Brings up a 3rd and manageable.
Tackle made by number 10, Corbin Gosnell.
Now, when they run this ball, they got to run it strong.
And handoff right side. Gets the first.
He has the first down.
Gets a pile. Forward progress going to be stopped just a little bit past the 40.
That's all he needed for that first down, and that's what he got.
Picking up the first down.
So the first 5 yards that they picked up with Mr. Liggins on that pass, and then the run, that may be what they need to do to move it down the field.
Well, I'm interested to see. Hopefully limit the penalties right here. Picking up another first down.
Oh, he goes
and
nowhere.
Hit right in the backfield.
It's almost like they were waiting on that with Mr. Richardson running the ball.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Tackles made by number 22, Mateo Martinez.
Bring up a 2nd and 11 on Central Zone 39.
Wow.
Shotgun formation. Gets the snap, looking left side, has a man in his face, throws it out right side. Good pickup. About 5 on the play.
And that's good. That sets them up good for this 3rd down.
Right.
So they can either run it or pass it. You know, sometimes they can just sit back and wait when they know you're going to have to pass.
Sure.
But with this, the way it's set up now, they can either run it or they can pass it. Richardson is in the shotgun formation. He's back to pass.
Looking left side again. Has a man open.
Wide open. I would say that's a first down.
He gets it. There's a good pass from Richardson there.
Well, and he needed to make something to get that momentum going after missing a couple passes.
Sure.
Especially the one down the middle, which would have probably been a touchdown.
Right.
So it's Richardson in shotgun formation. 2 wide outs, and he takes off.
Run up the center. As a whole, but tripped up. Still able to get enough yardage for another first down, but definitely would have gotten some more if it wasn't tripped up. Good looking drive for Central here. Got the ball, looks like about the campus 37. Central looking to the sideline. Assistant coach giving a play, then looks like they might be taking a timeout here.
Wow.
Timeout. Salina Central. That's their first timeout of the half.
So far, still our score 0-0. Minute 59 left in the first quarter. On both possessions, or both first possessions for both teams, started out pretty well, but then definitely stalled due to penalties. Central getting the ball back here, definitely doing,
and
driving the ball a lot better as well.
The way they've gotten the ball down the field, though, has been the pass and the run.
Agreed, yeah.
A combination of both.
Yeah.
And I believe if they continue to do that, mixing it up like that, they may be able to get in for a score.
Yeah. Definitely helps to not create and keep that campus defense, not making Central one-dimensional, having two different ways to gain yardage on campus.
Last week, they just ran the ball straight down their throat.
Right. And here we come out of the timeout. Looks like Richardson going to be in shotgun again with trips right side. He drops back, little swing pass out to the right, has a few blockers. But it's sustained. Honestly, blocks aren't going to be a sustained long enough. Going to lose about one on that.
Richardson's pass is caught by number 33, Collin Peters. Short loss on the play. Tackle made by number 1, Cam Harvey.
We have 2nd and 11 for Central here. Now, a couple times on these drives, they've lost yardage on first down, but able to pick up good chunks on second down to make that third down more manageable.
Shotgun formation, man in motion.
Sweep left side, couple blocks, safety coming back.
But he goes nowhere.
It's a good read by that safety coming all the way down and making that tackle. Gonna lose probably about another yard.
And that's because I think that he didn't continue with his speed, tried to stutter step to fake the man out rather than continuing.
Yeah, and he was running more laterally, definitely, rather than straight ahead. 3rd and 12 for Central. We have a rollout right side, looking downfield, doesn't have very many options, and he's going to take the big loss.
Wow.
He's wrapped up for a loss of about 6.
After marching the field down, moving it down the field like that, to be taken back, and that's happened to both teams.
That was definitely one of the sections. I mean, he could throw it out of bounds, but goes ahead and keeps the ball down, takes big loss. So far, Central's offense still looks like they're out on the field.
Yeah, it's their offense. They
might do, but looks like we might. And it looks like Campus is going to take that timeout, more than likely to get that wind as well. Make sure that Central, if they decide to kick it, kicks it into the wind, rather than if they waited to the end of the corner, they'd be kicking with the wind. Yeah. So I think that's a good play on the Campus sideline for that.
Wow, it seems like they self-destruct when they're moving the ball down the field, either team.
Right.
And look, we got 5 seconds left in the first quarter, and we got a score of 0-0.
And pretty fast-moving first quarter as well.
Yeah.
And definitely a testament to both teams keeping, especially Central, keeping the ball on the ground. Central still keeping the offense on the field. Might see a little bit of a, kind of like a quarterback punt, a little bit of a pooch punt, pooch kick, get some back, unless they're going to send some people down the field, and I think they can pick up 19 yards on this 4th down.
They are.
Left side, pressure coming. Ball thrown up in the air. And nothing doing. That's going to be a turnover on downs for Central as well. So that's kind of surprising to me. See, that gives Campus pretty good field position, pretty much right in the middle of the field. Even if they were able to punt it, would have gotten them some yards, even kicking into the wind.
Well, I'm thinking they're believing that their defense can stop them because they've done it earlier in this game, in this quarter.
Still 1 second left in this first quarter, more than likely the last play. And handoff for inside, has an opening.
Right up the middle.
Makes a cut, makes another cut. We do have a flag down. Still running close to about the 11-yard line for Campus.
And he took that right up the middle and began to cut.
And so if this penalty is on campus, that'd bring it all the way back, and plus that penalty looks like it was. Oh. Yeah, it looks like actually we're just going to get a sideline warning on Central. I was really surprised that penalty was right near the sideline and was completely away from the play.
Yeah, and as he was running up the field, he threw the flag.
Right.
I'm thinking, well, this has got to be on some of the action that's going on the field.
Yeah. So that massive run for campus will stand, and we'll be right back after this break. And we're back to start the second quarter. Our score is still 0-0 between Salina Central and Hayesville Campus. Though Campus knocking on the door on the Salina Central 11-yard line, and great field position after a huge run. Harvey looking like lining up in shotgun formation again. And our man number 48 Hicks switching sides. And he's going to pull right side. Pick up of a few. And it looks like he might even actually got about 4 on that play. And they still do have a first down at the 1-yard line.
Number 2, Federico Harvey. Tackle made by number 46, Dawson Marion, and number 25, Drew Burgoon.
Campus now lining up shotgun formation, trips left side on the 6-yard line. Swing pass left side. There's Hicks. Flips over the end zone. I think he's got it. Touchdown, Campus.
Number 48, Quentin Hicks. Good for Campus touchdown.
And you knew that was going to have to go that way.
And Coach Greg Slade, true to his word, number 48, getting some playing time now.
He said we're going to throw the ball to him.
Right.
More or less, and that's exactly what he has done.
Right.
And he took it in for a touchdown. So
Dalton Rogers on for the extra point for Campus. Good snap, good hold. And it looks like it's through there.
It's good.
Point after is good.
And after that, with 11:23 left in the first half, we have Campus Colts 7, Salina Central Mustangs 0.
Running into the kicker. Salina Central. We're going to play.
And we have a flag that I did not see.
I didn't see that neither.
We have a penalty on the Central defend team running into the kicker. That penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. I did notice on the extra point that Central got pretty close. I guess I didn't look too much to see if they hit the kicker or not. But even just not too much of a hit, it was just running into the kicker, not a roughing.
Sometimes when you get into the spirit of losing, it's hard to get out of that slump.
Right. And we'll get a chance to see that Central offense again that had a pretty impressive drive last time, but just then stalled with 3 consecutive negative plays. And so I wonder about Central's last possession, deciding to go for it on that 4th and 19. Sure, you're in the middle of the field, but still even able to punt it. Even if somehow you get even just 20 yards, at least you're pushing Campus's offense a little bit back there, which gave him 20 more yards further ahead to get closer to the end zone.
Mr. Counts fumbles it a little bit, picks it up, and it's running.
Running right side, might have a little bit of a hole. taken down about 30-yard line.
1-yard line is number 28, Riley Town.
Pretty good return on the play.
Now,
Hopefully
what
gets
can
out.
this offense do after they have came out and scored that 7?
I still think it's important for Central to still stay with the run, but then definitely pass on the downs, especially if you have like a 2nd and short. Try to get your offense, your running game, into short yardage situations that you have an opportunity to pass.
And the quarterback keeps it, and he goes nowhere.
He is met right in the backfield. I looked about 2 or 3 campus defenders. That's the 4th consecutive play. Central has lost yardage.
In the backfield, number 21, Bryson Schroeder. Short loss on the play brings up 2nd down and 11.
2nd and 11 now for Central on their own 29. So far, this campus defense, last 5 plays or so, they've got Central's beat.
They in the power eye. Yeah.
And another run right side, hitting another wall.
And he goes nowhere. They cannot, I don't know what it is.
Right. I appreciate them staying with the run game, but these last 6 or so plays not doing too much. Now you're at a 3rd and 10. Definitely probably going to have to go to the air here. Let's see if they can look for Liggins again to be their guy. Lined up close to us, far side of the field, or excuse me, wide side of the field on our side. And a little bit of a play action. Left side has men in the backfield already. Spins out, and he's running the wrong way. Throws it up right into a campus defender, right to Harvey.
Wow.
Not much of a good decision there.
Had he thrown it over the guy or passed the guy, he had a man back there.
Yeah.
But he throws it short.
That was just kind of a panic play there. Really had nowhere to go. I mean, we talked about him on that 4th down, not throwing it away. But on that play, definitely probably should have just tucked it and taken the big loss, not putting that ball up in the air to be able to turn it over like that. Campus takes over now on the 45 of Central.
He goes, wow. You can hear the pads hitting down there.
And he was pretty much hit right at the line of scrimmage, but still able to push forward for a pickup of about 3.
It's like a little.
Number 46, Johnson Marion. 4-yard gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 7.
Second and 7 for Campus. Harvey looking left side. Let's look at
number 48.
Screen. Gets by almost another defender. Still standing on his feet. After a couple of hits. Might be about a yard to maybe about a half yard short of the first where they mark him. Can't see the ball too well.
The tackle for the Mustangs is number 22, Jordan McMullen.
And they are going to move the chains, actually.
Well,
he does pick up the first.
They couldn't stop him.
Right,
He kept plowing away. We talked about him last week, and they didn't really use him that much.
Yeah.
It looks as though they may be using him a little tonight.
Yeah. New set of downs for Campus. Man in motion. Coming to right side. Another sweep.
He fakes
a few
couple
blocks, but able to get.
But he goes down.
Weave through some traffic. Pickup still of about 5.
Campus ball carrier number 1, Cam Harvey.
I give Campus a 2nd and 5 on the the Central 34-yard line. Campus moving the ball pretty well so far. 48 lined up in slot left side. Another man in motion. Lead blocker number 48 gets a block.
Picking up the first down.
And another first down for Campus. Moving the chains yet again.
Number 23, Jalen McKnight.
8-10 and counting left in the first half. And you kind of almost notice, I mean, Camp has been going with the run, but when they're throwing, they're not throwing it deep, just those short swing passes. Quarterback Kiefer for Harvey gets a block right side.
And into the end zone.
Untouched. Harvey gets it into the end zone. And just like that, Campus has a 2-touchdown lead over Salina Central. I mean, Central made it look pretty easy in that last drive on offense. And you could even say the same thing perhaps about the defense, just swarming Salina Central on a lot of levels.
Wow.
And the kick by Rogers is through.
Good. By number 7, Dalton Rogers.
Wow.
14-0 Hayesville Campus over Salina Central.
Come watch your favorite team and earn points with our new Blazing Rewards program, only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Well, how you feeling so far?
I'm seeing that Central doesn't have that running game that South had.
Right.
And I'm also seeing that the defense doesn't look the same.
Yeah.
Because I know when a guy was coming up the middle of the last week, they were there.
Yeah.
I noticed he's using that 48 a lot more tonight.
Yeah.
He's got him in there blocking. He's got him in there.
And I was just thinking, like, how much if Campus came out playing like they're playing against South, how much like of a different game might have we seen last week with Campus coming here against South. And especially, yeah, 48 being just involved in a lot more plays. Even 48 was on the field a lot, but he was just kind of lined up as a receiver and not really in plays very often.
So Central has got to make a statement now.
Right.
There you are. You're going to have any kind of chance.
Rogers with a low kick into the wind. About the 30, going up a little bit farther, goes about 35. And we'll see how Central does when they're running and passing these last 2 drives they've had. Nothing really doing, losing yards, getting pushed back. I mean, it's hard to know what to go through in these situations when both aspects.
So what are they going to have
working.
to do? They're in shotgun formation.
If they're going to throw, they've definitely got to give Richardson some more time.
And he throws.
A little bit of a high throw.
Richardson's pass falls incomplete.
Looking for Gortson.
Defending on the play for the Colts, number 2, Federico Harvey. He's taken down and 10 for the Mustangs.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Central on their own 35.
Wow.
And when you have another kind of airmail like that, that could lead to some trouble.
Definitely
could get another interception from Campus.
Shotgun formation. He's back to pass, like, short.
And is that our guy? No, that's Hicks. Picked off, one-handed 5, goal line.
No.
Wow. No penalties on the field. What a play from our guy Quentin Hicks. The one-handed snag. Central had a guy open, just throw it a little short. Hicks able to stick his arm up there, knock it down, and bring it in.
The coach said he was going to be involved tonight.
Wow.
2 touchdowns already.
What a play. Definitely offense and defense scoring on both sides. Rogers again for the extra point. And it is through there. And in the blink of an eye, with 7:26 in the first half, Campus 21, Salina Central 0. Wow.
Do you think South made them mad last
They must
week?
have. I think probably. I would assume if I was on the campus sideline last week, I would say getting into that bus and driving in that bus ride home for campus probably wasn't the most fun they'll have all year. Well, definitely, you can see coaches definitely making a statement on their campus team, getting them ready to play tonight. And not only playing at their own strengths, and also just being able to capitalize on mistakes that Central is making. And here we are again. Dalton Rogers again kicking off.
For the Mustangs, number 33, Collin Peters, and number 28, Riley Count.
Looks like the head coach is over on the sidelines deciding to play.
Yeah.
He's back there.
Rogers with the kick, looking at the same guy. And fielded, gets away from one tackle, right side, and wrapped up about 33.
On the return for the Mustangs.
Central is going to have to, they are going to have to do something.
Right.
Brought down by number 21.
You can't continuously play a game like this and expect to just win the game.
Right. I mean, not sounding like a broken record, but how are you feeling so far?
Wow. And I actually thought Central was going to come in and pound the ball.
Well, we'll see now if campus can put their foot on the pedal. Definitely playing with it at full speed right now. Central lining up. Looks like they were coming out 4 receivers left side. Now one of them coming back right side. Now they got trips left. Back to pass, looking left side, and almost picked off again. Throwing lane stepped in front of by the quarterback Harvey, playing both sides of the ball.
Depending on the play for the Colts, number 1, Cam Harvey.
Or excuse me, that's the it's a running back Harvey, not the running back Harvey. I mean, running game hasn't been going all that great for them, but sometimes when they're doing these throwing passing plays, they're almost ending up really disastrous.
Right, so they have no choice but to run the ball with the way the passing game has worked.
Yeah. And they go back to the run, swallowed up. Nothing really there.
Carrying the ball for the Mustangs, number 33, Collin Peters. Making a tackle for the Colts, number 21, Bryson Schroeder.
I feel like you can definitely feel the Central coaches and that offense feeling frustrated. Not much working at all. And it looks like they're trying different things. They're running up, they're lining up different positions, running different sides of the field. And we have handoff left side.
There he goes.
Gets the edge a little bit. Eventually runs out of room.
Number 28.
A pickup of about 4 or 5.
Forced out of bounds by number 1, Cam Harvey.
Definitely a little bit of a bright spot there. Bringing up,
that is brighter than it's been.
Yeah, but that'll still bring up 4th down and 5.
They're going to be punting this time.
Right. And the special teams are coming on.
Back deep for the Colts, number 3, Sam Wise, and number 2, Federico Harvey. Punting for the Mustangs, number 3, Brogan.
Good snap for Central. Punts is away. Bounces about the 24. Fielded.
And he's taking
Might have some room, but gonna get swallowed up by Central. Right at the 20. Gonna give him some forward progress there.
On the return was number 3, Sam Wise. Deep tackle by number 33, Collin Peters.
So with 6:12 left in the second quarter, the Salina Mustangs 0. The campus Colts 21 unanswered points.
I don't know if that was really necessarily the game we'd see. A quarter and a half into this game. Campus with the ball on their own 20, sweep left side. Not too much there. Think of about maybe half a yard.
Number 3, Cam Wise on a carry.
Well, we can see if Central can get a big turnover of their own on defense here, help their offense out.
So they got 3 wide outs.
Hicks is the inside man. Right side, looks like we're gonna get another screen, but it looks like there was a Central defender just unblocked on that play. Getting right into there to the backfield.
Well, they're making a good defensive stand right now.
Right. Bring up 3rd and 11 for Campus.
They just need to hold them continuously and get the ball back and try to get something positive going into half.
Right. And remember, Central accepted the ball to start the game, so Campus will be getting the ball to start the second half.
Shotgun formation.
And it's like a quarterback keep. And he's going to be swallowed up again, maybe a gain of about a yard. Good defensive stand, that Central defense. And the punt team for Campus coming on the field.
Also win on the tackle for Salina, set number 57, Fernando Rodriguez.
Yeah, I was just wondering, we have a player late for Central coming off the field. I was counting 12 guys out there.
Deep for the Mustangs, number 22, Jordan McMullen. And
Back to
snap a little bit to the left. He's a little bit of a rugby style punt. And getting a little bit of a Campus roll.
Wow,
about the 41.
He could have actually took off.
See, he held on to that ball for quite a while. I thought he was going to keep it and run. And he probably would have had some daylight too as well. And after the stop for the Central defense, Central's offense takes over 1st and 10 on their own 41.
So what can they do with it now that they got it? We're going down under center with Mr. Richardson.
And a little bit of a reverse left side, or gets a little bit of a tackle from the Campus guy, a little bit of a half tackle running into his own blocker.
Yeah.
Number 28, Riley.
Looked like he kind of jumped on the back.
Yeah, right.
To get a little bit of a ride.
Right. 3:50 left in this half. We're going to have 2nd and 9 for Central.
Short gain on the play brings up 2nd down and 9.
Boy, if you're the Salina Central Mustangs, what are you thinking right now?
I'd say you could probably stick with the run again, but lining up trips right side, I could say go with the run, but of course if you lose another couple of yards like they've been doing,
they're back
to roll out right side, guy coming on his face, throw about 10 yards short. Not really anybody in the area of that. And I'll bring up 3rd and 9.
Intended receiver number 14.
I say a lot of times, especially on those 1st and 2nd downs, I think you can still stay with the run, but I'm someone who definitely is not a head coach. Definitely when, likes to see them stay with the run, just to kind of keep the basics down. Got to throw here, 3rd and 9. On left side, it was one receiver, makes the catch, but swallowed.
Well, he's real close to the first
we'll
down.
see, maybe a half yard short, might have it. From our vantage point, looks like he might be a little short. I think they kind of moved him up a little bit.
Oh, they're moving the chain.
I think they moved after they moved the ball from where the tackle was made. I think they moved him up a little bit. Nevertheless, that's a 1st down for Central. Handoff up the middle, gets a few blocks, keep his feet going, pick up about 8, 2:53 and counting in the half.
On 1st down, number 33, Collin Peters. Tackle made by number 48, Quentin Hicks.
2nd and 2 from the campus 41.
Again, handoff. He's
good hole in the center of the field.
Holes.
Right.
Taylor Peters. In on the tackle for the Colts is number 1, Cam Harvey.
And this
has got to be one of their better drives right now.
Definitely getting into campus territory. I think we had another play in campus territory, but doing well. Campus going to talk it over with a timeout. I believe that leaves campus with 1 remaining. And Central, I believe, still has 2 timeouts.
Wow. Now this drive, they've looked good running the ball.
Right.
And that's where they may need to keep going, is running the ball. You've said that earlier. And maybe that's what they need to do.
Right.
Because they seem to can't get the pass off.
Right, and the number one thing I'm thinking about right now, the last time Central was in campus territory, close to about 30-yard line, they started going backwards. We'll just hope that Central can keep the ball going forward.
Well, I think that's why campus called a timeout.
Yeah.
Central was on a roll.
They were. This will be big for Central, especially if they can get, not even just get points, get the ball into the end zone on this drive before half. Definitely don't want to come away with nothing and give the ball to campus, and campus getting the ball at halftime. Richardson under center, another left side run.
Mr. Counts that time.
And gonna be pushed out about the 25.
Forced out of bounds by number 2, Federico Harvey. 7-yard gain on the play brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, they're running the ball really well right now. The offensive line is blocking.
Right.
The backs coming out of the backfield are blocking, and that's what you need.
Richardson under center again, more than likely see another run, maybe left side, looks like right handoff.
Peters,
it has a number of blockers following his big lineman.
Up the middle.
Good gain, another first down for Central.
And they
inside the red zone to the 17.
Good for a Mustang first down.
They got rid of that Omen there past the 30.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Inside the red zone for the first time for Central tonight. Under center, I formation, 207 and counting. Another inside handoff, get another hole.
Wow.
Another good pickup, about 5.
I think some of the guys around the audience could have drove through that one.
Right. Now, especially when you're getting many yards as Central's getting here, be interested to see if campus, especially in this red zone situation, putting a few more guys in the box, but it looks like they're already putting a good amount of people in that center area.
They're opening up. They're firing off the ball.
They are.
And there's blocking going on.
Another inside run, but he's going to be swallowed up. Maybe a loss of about a yard.
That's the time when the quarterback should have kept it. He should have pulled it out and took off around the end.
Yeah.
Matt Clarkson.
Minute 13 left in the half. 3rd and 6.
I think you can run it. 2 plays, you should have a first down.
Have a pretty wide open side, left side. Have a defender on the edge. They're going to run it left side, but again, swallowed up in the backfield for a loss of about 3.
Wow, to get
47
down there
seconds.
Loss on the play for number 33, Taylor Peters. Making the tackle for the campus Colts, number 12.
4th and 9, and Central not in really any urgency. They might looks like they might be bringing on the field goal crew. 30 seconds left in the half. 15 seconds left on the play clock. A little bit of a 12-second difference.
So Mr. Peters will be kicking this.
He will. And it looks like Central's going to want to take a timeout here.
Could they be pulling a fake?
Well, makes you wonder, I mean,
what better time to do it?
If he's got faith in his kicker Peters to make this field goal, I think it'd be good to get some points, but honestly, would make a pretty big thing to get that fake. But still, even if you get that fake, you know, you have to pick up the first down, get you to the
seconds left in the game.
Get you to the 7-yard line, get your first and goal. But that play is going to take up time, and you only got one timeout left. So even if they get this, you only get about 1 or 2 plays.
It's almost
perhaps.
like you got to kick this.
Yeah. If they had a few more timeouts, maybe they'd have a shot to go for the fake, but I'd say probably with the time and timeout situation and the yardage, probably got to kick the field goal. It's a little bit of a low snap, hold, kick on the way, and it is good. Central gets on the board with a field goal with 11 seconds left in the first half.
That gives you some power. That actually gives you some fuel to go in at halftime.
Right.
I mean, you got something on the board.
Agreed. That puts our score, Campus Colts 21, Salina Central Mustangs 3. Campus going to get a little bit of a chance to get another possession here. Don't expect them to do too much with it, but you never know on special teams what can happen. But I'd expect, even if Central was to get the ball, again, Central kicking with the win, if they're able to get it out the end of the back of the end zone, I expect Campus just to take a knee, especially they're getting the ball at halftime.
Yeah, there's no need for them to.
Yeah. No reason to put themselves at risk for a disastrous play.
Returning for the Colts is number 1, Cam Harvey, and number 3, Sam Wise.
Now,
For the Mustangs, number 33.
maybe I haven't been paying too much attention, but Central lining that ball up on the left hash. Maybe a little bit of an onside to kick or something crazy, but we are not seeing that at all. Feeling the ball on the 1-yard line for Campus.
Oh,
Gets by a couple. Can he get that speed? Stays on his feet. It's about the 43-yard line. We do have 1 second left on the clock.
45-yard return for number 3, Sam Wise.
Still might come out in here and just take a knee, but
Tackle for the Mustangs.
I mean, heck, depending on Coach Greg Slade's faith in the arm, who knows, he could have waved something down the field, but only might be able to get it to about the 20-yard line, 20 or 30, certainly not the goal line. But they look like they're going to be lined up to run a play here. Gonna have trips left side. Harvey under center. Quinn and Harvey giving each other some signals. And looking left side, gonna have a little bit of an inside screen. Gets a few blocks. He gets the edge. Still standing on his feet. And that'll end the half, but definitely made it a little bit interesting there. Gets it down to about close to around the 25 of Central. And that'll bring us to halftime. Salina Central 3, Campus 21.
Come watch your favorite team and earn points with our new Blazing Rewards program, only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports. Come watch your favorite team and earn points with our new Blazing Rewards program, only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Welcome to the Maori halftime show. Wow, what a first half.
Well, it's not exactly what we suspected coming into the game. Sitting at the halftime score, Campus 21, Salina Central 3. Thought we'd see a little bit of more of a fight, a little bit more cleaner play from Central so far, but definitely something on that Central offense that's hurting them is negative plays, whether they're throwing the ball or running the ball. Having negative plays not helping Central out very much.
And I would say that number 48 of campus has not helped out Central tonight.
And he's had 2 touchdowns, one on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Had a bit of a swing pass for about an 11-yard touchdown on offense. And the most impressive one was the interception, pick 6 for Hicks, sticking his hand out there, able to stop the ball before getting to the Central receiver, able to corral that, took it all the way to the house. Definitely the big player of the game for campus. Again, we talk about it, the coach talked about he's going to see more playing time, and he's definitely been a factor so far.
And he told us that.
Yeah.
But little did we know that it was going to be
really big.
Like he's going to score a touchdown on both sides of the ball.
It's such a big difference from last week when we saw campus, and we didn't see 48 much at all, but tonight, seeing a lot of him, especially probably going to see even more on offense and defense for him.
Yeah, the second half, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Can Central rebound from where they were?
Right.
And what is campus going to come out doing?
Right, and it'd just be interesting to see how that Central offense, just in general, like passing and running the ball, can they stop the negative plays? They've had a couple drives. They've been looking pretty good. One close to about the 30, the other one inside the red zone, but able to get 3 points. Looking like they're on a roll, but just stalling their drive for negative play after negative play. Hopefully Central can clean that up and finish drives and get the ball into the end zone. Hopefully get a comeback into this game.
Well, thank you. That's been the Mallory Halftime Show.
The Mustang Pride Band traveled to Hutchinson for the State Fair contest Tuesday, September 12th. The band received a superior rating at that performance. Congratulations to the band and the band staff. Please join the drumline after the game under the bleachers for their post-game concert. And now for our halftime festivities. Our first Queen candidate is Peyton Kavanaugh. Peyton is the daughter of Brian and Jessica Kavanaugh and the sister of Joshua, Jackson, and Parker. Peyton has a 4.1 GPA and is a member of the National Honor Society. Peyton is a 4-time letter winner in tennis, 3-time letter winner in softball, and 4-time academic letter winner. Outside of school, Peyton participates in the Youth Relay for Life Planning Committee and the First Covenant Youth Group. In her free time, Peyton enjoys playing sports, watching movies, hiking, and hanging out with her friends and her dog Oakley. Peyton plans on attending Kansas State University in the fall to major in biology with plans to go pre-med. Your 2017 Queen candidate, Peyton Kavanaugh. Peyton is being escorted by Prince David Grammer. David is the son of Bill and Jane Grammer. David is part of the men's soccer team and basketball team. In his spare time, David enjoys hanging out with the boys and beating them in 2K. David is representing our first King candidate, Ryan Dix. Ryan is the son of Brad and Liz Dix and brother of AJ and Sarah. Ryan has played for the baseball team all 4 years, was involved in cross country for 2 years, and joined the football team for this season. Ryan is also involved in the school newspaper, The Pylon, and has been for 2 years. After high school, Ryan plans to play baseball. Though Ryan is still undecided, he plans to major in mathematics. In his free time, Ryan enjoys hanging out in the batting cages with his dad. Your 2017 King candidate, Ryan Dix. Our next Queen candidate is Ellie Cobb. Ellie is the daughter of Matt and Trisha Cobb and sister to Caden, Cooper, and Basil. Ellie is a 3-time state medalist in golf and 4-year letter winner. Ellie participated on the basketball team freshman year and sophomore year, earning a varsity letter her sophomore year. She plans to come out of retirement for her senior year. Ellie is also a 4-year academic letter recipient, is the president of National Honor Society, and is co-editor of the yearbook. Outside of school, Ellie is involved in First Presbyterian Church Senior High Youth Group, Relay for Life Planning Committee, is a big to Trey Lynn, and has worked as a Salina Country Club pro shop for 4 years. In Ellie's free time, she enjoys taking pictures, spending time with her friends, and golfing. Though Ellie is undecided as to where she will go after high school, she plans to play golf and major in biochemistry with a pre-med focus. Your 2017 Queen candidate, Ellie Cobb. Ellie is being escorted by King candidate Caleb Wood. Caleb is the son of Dina and Tatum Wood. and the older brother to Peyton Wood. Caleb is the president of Corliers, a Free Spirit member, and member of National Honor Society, a 4-year academic letter winner. Participates in the Thespian Executive Board and is currently performing in the Salina Community Theater's Beauty and the Beast. After high school, Caleb plans to attend KU and pursue the medical field. In his free time, Caleb likes to hang out with friends, perform in musicals, sing, and he also enjoys night driving. Your 2017 King candidate, Caleb Wood. Our next Queen candidate is Zoe Counts. Zoe is the daughter of Huey and April Counts. Zoe's a 4-year cross-country letterman, a 3-year track and field letterman, is involved in Relay for Life and National Honor Society. Zoe's also a member of the yearbook staff, which won the state title last year. After high school, Zoe plans to attend college and major in pre-dentistry, but is still undecided on where she will attend. In Zoe's free time, she enjoys hanging out with her best friends Erica and Caden and playing with her dogs Dax and Boomer. Zoe also loves competing in running events with her dad. Your 2017 Queen candidate, Zoe Counts. Zoe is escorted by King candidate Jack Atherton. Jack is the son of David and Ann Atherton. Jack has played basketball all 4 years. In some of his free time, Jack enjoys doing volunteer work for the United Way, losing his voice at football games, and eating massive amounts of burritos with his friend Branson Basinger and the man-child Tyler Olmstead. Tyler is also part of the Salina Central Maroons. Jack plans to attend University of Wisconsin, majoring in mechanical engineering. Your 2017 King candidate, Jack Atherton. Our next Queen candidate is Olivia Johnson. Olivia Johnson is the daughter of Paul and Linda Johnson and the sister to Luke and Meg. Olivia is a 2-time state journalism champion, a national journalism finalist, and is the co-editor of the yearbook. Olivia is a 4-year academic letter recipient and a 2-time letter winner in girls soccer. Olivia also works as a sales associate at Centricity. She is involved in National Honor Society, Big Brothers Big Sisters, and Relay for Life. Olivia loves spending time with her mom and her dogs. She plans on attending the University of Kansas to study marketing in the fall. Your 2017 Queen candidate, Olivia Johnson. Olivia is escorted by King candidate Will Hayes. Will is the son of Jeff and Kathy Hayes and is a twin brother to Annie. Will is a 3-time letter recipient in men's tennis and 2-time state qualifier. Will has been a part of theater since his sophomore year. This past summer, he performed Fox on the Fairway at International Thespian Festival. He is also the news editor of The Pylon. Will coaches tennis in the summers for the Parks and Rec Department. In his free time, Will enjoys eating frozen pizzas, hanging with the boys, and watching the Wheel of Fortune. Will is unsure where he will attend college, but plans on majoring in psychology and philosophy. Your King candidate, Will Hayes. Our final Queen candidate is Kinley Breckheisen. Kinley is the daughter of Chris Breckheisen and Ray Breckheisen, an older sister to Carlin and Kyler. Kinley is a 4-year Stuco member, senior class vice president, a member of student ambassadors, a member of National Honor Society, a 4.0 on the honor roll all 4 years, and is a 4-year academic letter winner. She's also captain of the vet squad for the past 2 years. Outside of school, Kinley has been dancing for 15 years. 7 of those have been spent on the Prestige School of Dance competition team, where she also serves as a dance instructor. Kinley also participates in Relay for Life and has been a committee captain and member. During the summer, Kinley is a lifeguard at Kenwood Cove and volunteers at Salina Regional Health Center. Next fall, Kinley plans to attend Baker University as a member of the Wildcat Competition dance team and major in pre-med. Your 2017 Queen candidate, Kinley Breckheisen. Kinley is escorted by King candidate Sam Schaefer. Sam is the son of Matt and Rita Schaefer and brother to Max and Nick. Sam is involved in Big Brothers Big Sisters of Salina, where he won the 2016 Big Brother of the Year award. Sam is a 3-year academic letter recipient and a member of the National Honor Society. Sam is a 3-year varsity letterman in basketball and is ready for one last go around with the boys. In his free time, Sam enjoys eating at Chili's, drinking water, and walking around his house in his robe. Sam is also a member of the Salina Central Maroons. He's unsure of where he plans plans to attend college, but Sam plans on majoring in chemistry, chemical engineering, or business. Your 2017 King candidate, Sam Schaefer. Back to present our homecoming queen is your 2016 homecoming queen, Keegan England. Keegan is the daughter of Andy and Katie England and sister to Grant and Mary. She's attending Kansas State University, where she's now a member of Pi Beta Phi chapter. She's majoring in psychology and minoring in art, and is planning on becoming a clinical and art therapist. In her free time, she enjoys hanging out with her awesome roommate, Caitlin, and spending time with her sorority sisters by getting involved in intramural sports and philanthropy events. As much as she enjoys Kansas State, she will always call Salina Central home and is honored to be welcomed back. Keegan, thanks for coming back. And now the big moment. Your 2017 homecoming queen is Zoe Count. Congratulations, Zoe. Your 2017 homecoming king will be crowned at tomorrow's dance.
Welcome back. We are getting ready for the start of the third quarter. And wow, what a score. The Colts sitting at 21. The Salina Mustangs at 3. Looks like campus is already on the field and ready to go.
I was going to say, we just started and campus is already, their receiving corps is on the field, ready to get right back out there. Let's see, we talk about that comeback that Central's going to have to make. Don't have to do it all in the third quarter, but they have to come out and take one thing at a time. They have to get a good stop here.
And what Central really needs is a win.
They do, very much
irregardless, I talked about this when we were off the air. Once they get that one win, I believe momentum will carry them from that point on.
Right. Good kickoff.
Wow.
Right at the goal line.
Deep.
Campus running right side.
Out. Gets a little
some blocks
running
to
room.
the 35-40 and eventually pushed out, but that might be a flag. Looks like he might have
it was a little bit
got
late
dragged down.
takedown.
It looks like the Central player went out of bounds, but it looks like carried him down, carried the campus receiver down with him.
Yeah.
I was surprised they didn't throw anything on that, especially as how kind of chippy some of the penalties can be sometimes.
Yeah, that is true. And as many flags as we've seen.
Right.
It hasn't been too many tonight.
Yeah,
but
not as much.
More
yeah.
last Friday than it was this
Campus
week.
takes over on their 43 left
They're
side
trips.
There's our number 48.
48.
Good catch. A little bit of getting
just
some
runs
people.
over.
Going 40.
My
Kenny, go all the
goodness.
way. 20, 15, 10, 5.
Oh, no.
Still on his feet. Touchdown, Clinton Hicks.
No.
Campus one play into the third quarter. Wow. We got a game of Madden out here, I think, ladies and gentlemen.
Number 48, again.
Wow.
The coach said we are going to use him.
Yes. That is the third touchdown on the night for Hicks. And we're only 21 seconds left in this quarter. My goodness.
Wow.
What a play.
Did you see him run over the guy and then stop back up? And
yeah. And
oh,
kick's going
no
to be
good.
left. It's going to be no good. That'll put our score 27-3, Campus leading. I mean, I even think about just that first play. The throw to Hicks was behind him. Like, it was behind. Like, he had to turn his complete body just to reach out to the side to grab it, and then still able to make the turn, get the corner, get over past multiple defenders, and the
running, just like I couldn't believe it. He ran over one and stepped back up and continued on.
Yeah, and I mean, even down into the when he was about at the 10-yard line getting ready to go in, there he made, contact with one of the Central defenders and still able to power and muscle his way into the end zone.
And all I can say is, wow.
Pretty impressive right there. So about that, Salina Central coming out needing to make a stop.
It's not
sadly,
over.
they weren't.
Go ahead.
No, you're doing great. You're doing great. I just want I want the passion of the game's never being over to rub off on you.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, it's getting rougher
Yes,
and rougher.
Central with a 24-point deficit.
Whoa, he kind of dropped it.
They're going to call that a touchback. Well, just again, be interesting to see where Central comes out on offense. Do they run? Do they pass?
They've got to come out strong.
I think
so.
it's
the run.
Yep. Because, so far what we can go on in the first half is you lose yardage if you run sometimes, but also disastrous things have happened when they put the ball in the air. Richardson coming out in shotgun formation, trips left side. And
wow. Tried to get it to Liggins,
there.
but
it looks like a little bit of a tip. We're seeing an official signaling that the ball probably was tipped at the line. So good again with that campus defense, able to get their arms up, knock some of those balls down. Bring up 2nd and 10 for, Salina Central.
They have got to move the ball. And I don't know if it's by the pass.
Yeah, lining up trips again, and this time to the right side.
Formation.
The low snap, looking right side again.
Oh, good pass.
That's a good.
And he caught him on the run that
good
time.
pass, good route for Central. Pretty good pickup there. Definitely got good chunk of those yards, making up a pretty manageable 3rd and 1.
Yeah, and now that's when they should run it and show them what they're made of.
Yep. Might see you run left side, have that wide open space over here. And they're going to mark him pretty much right at the 30.
First down.
Yeah,
I
give
see
him
the
the first.
signal, first down.
Good.
Wasn't it?
Yep, they're waving him.
Okay, I thought I saw that signal.
Yeah, right.
A little bit hesitant there.
We're hanging on an edge there.
I'm not so sure I wouldn't keep running it.
Right. And again, coming out in trips, this time left side. Looking right, a little bit of a up pass.
There he
looking
goes.
Deep.
Go!
Drops it, but I actually think we have a flag down. I think we're going to get an offensive pass interference here. Looks like the receiver, I thought it looked to me like he pushed off the defender to get a little bit of separation. I think we might see an offensive pass interference here. And we are going to get a little bit of, it looks like pass interference on offense. Still waiting the official call here. And that is, in fact, what it is. And I kind of feel like that's how he was able to get that last bit of separation, at least get his hands on the ball. There's that push-off right there. And Liggins going to be called for the penalty. Going to back up Central really far back.
Yeah.
1st and 25 now for Central. Looks like on their own 15. Low snap, able to pick it up off the ground. Looking right side again. Overshoots his receiver. Had a guy open. Had a guy open right down the middle of the field. Probably would have been gone.
Yeah, because he
would have been able
was
to
on the run.
Yeah, he was.
If he could have hit him in stride,
Yeah.
that would have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
And right now, that's what they need in a big way.
They do. Central now facing 2nd and 25. Coming out again, trips left side. Snap looking middle of the field.
Out.
Got some
Is he
pressure
rolling?
out of the pocket. We're going to get hit by a trio of campus defenders.
Wow.
Doesn't look like he really even got anything.
No. Boy, this is going to be a long night for Central, it seems as though.
You know, I'd even, just thinking about this, they're faced with a 3rd and 25. I mean, I don't even know if I'd even try for all 25 yards. Just try and get some yardage back. They get their punter off his own goal line.
Yeah, and that's really what they probably need to do.
Yeah.
But I have this funny feeling that they're going to pass it.
They look like they might be coming in a run formation, but yeah, under center, throws it. Got a little bit of
Screen
screen left side.
Screen play.
Gets one block, gets by
Screen
another.
play.
Wonder if he was able to cut that ball to the outside with that block. Might have had it.
I think it was the hesitation. If he would have continued to run straight through, he may have gotten that corner.
Yeah, and still, even with a big play like that, that's still only going to be a pickup of 15. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 10 for Salina Central, but does give them some more breathing room to get this punt off. And the punt is away.
Looks like a good punt. Oh, he fumbles it! And it's out! The ball is free! But it looks like Campus is on it.
Campus looks like they're still able to recover. Could have been a disaster for Campus there.
Well, I don't know how much of a disaster it would have been when you're leading 27-3.
Sure, but you got the momentum. You got momentum going your way. Could have been disaster to get.
I think
Central
it would have been a
on
happy spot for Central.
Probably, yeah.
You ought to at least give them a highlight.
Yeah, sure. Seeing a lot of trips to the right side tonight. Campus coming out with that as well. Looking right side, another swing pass. Gets some blocks, but only going to get about a yard.
You know, I can only imagine him saying, I hope that he doesn't pitch that to number 48 on us again.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it makes you wonder what, I mean, you would think, like, especially this week in practice for Central, they've got to be keying on where number 48 lines up in these formations. I think it's probably more important than ever, especially coming out of halftime, that you got to keep your eyes on number 48 at all times. Lined up slot left side. And he's like a little bit of a broken play. Might have been miscommunication on the handoff between number 1 and 2 of Campus, but still, even with a broken play, still able to pick up about 4 yards. Lining up twins this time to each side. Running back left side.
Whoa, did they get a jump?
I think they got
him to go into the neutral zone.
I think they got defender in there. Now you're looking from a 3rd and 6. You're looking to about a 3rd and 1. Kind of changes your play call right there on offense and defense. And here comes our guy, Quinn. Direct snap right to him. We do have a flag down.
He has the first down and more.
Yeah. And we'll see where this flag goes. We might be going forward, but we might be going right back. And we'll see what the call is. Maybe an illegal formation kind of area. I don't know. Flag thrown on the edge. And that, in fact, is the call. Legal formation on campus. So you get the 5 yards on the offsides, and you get the 5 yards right back.
Wow. I'd almost do the same play again.
Right. Looks like they're going up. 2 receivers left side, and both sides we have Hicks in the slot left side.
Back
Looking
to
to pass. Gets good protection down the center
Wide
of the
open.
field.
Oh,
There's Hicks. Able to save makes a side
this
left
is
side.
not good.
Good block.
Not
Is he able
good.
to stay on his
Not
feet?
good.
And yes, he
And
is.
it's another touchdown.
Touchdown. Not only campus,
Another
but the 4th
touchdown.
touchdown on the night for number 48 of campus.
He said, the coach said we are going to use him tonight.
Making this look easy tonight. And even that play wide open, middle of the field. Wow, what a playmaker.
See, I thought they should have used him like that last week, too. And wow.
And it sounds like the campus fans across the way from us was cheering his name just a second ago.
Whoa.
And Rogers lining up for the extra point.
And it's a.
And we have it blown dead.
I thought it was going to be a fake there. He
Yeah.
took off.
I was wondering, maybe it was a little bit of a false start. I don't know. There was a Central guy that blasted through there. But no, we're actually going to get an encroachment. Encroachment. And now it looks like we're getting some substitutions. Now getting a little bit closer to the goal. Campus might elect to go for it to get back those points on that missed field goal they had. Or excuse me, that missed extra point.
Look what they bring out.
Oh, there he is again. Sound the alarms. There he comes. Direct
And
snap.
he got it.
Gets a
And
little
he
bit of
got
the
it.
edge, but he's going to be stopped short. No good for campus.
I guess they wasn't going to let him do it again.
Right. Well, another drive by campus. That puts our score, campus 33, Salina Central Mustangs 3. And we got 7 minutes, 13 seconds left to go in this third quarter.
Wow.
And just feels like every 3-4 minutes, the score is just getting about 6 points worse for Central. Now the deficit is now 30 points. When at halftime the deficit was only 18.
Wow.
Dalton Rogers, number 7, the kicker for campus, getting to use his leg a lot tonight. Here he is with the kick. Good booming kick. Fielded about the 5-yard line.
Counts has it.
Gets a few
takes
blocks,
off.
gets the edge. And the campus defender is going to catch up to him. Knocked out about the 34. Still pretty good returns on special teams for the Central return team. Getting it out to around the 30, 35-yard line each time, especially with some deep kicks they've having. But granted, they've kicked a few short as well.
Yeah.
Well, where do you go from here?
You just try
Other
to
than
put
four-
points on
yeah,
the board so
exactly,
that you
yeah.
can say that you scored something.
Right. And inside, it looked like fullback
Oh.
handoff. Pretty good pickup. Close to about 6 there. And they'll mark him with a 7-yard gain. They'll bring up 2nd and 3. Good yardage on first down. Definitely what they need.
He's back to
pass
pass.
this time. That's a
Rolls
man in the
out.
backfield.
passes.
Over the center, but
Oh!
behind the receiver. Had his hands on it, but still not able to haul it in.
I don't know. My coach used to tell me if it touches your hands, you're supposed to catch it.
Right, right. But of course, as a somewhat receiver myself, of course, we'll use every excuse to, combat that. Like, oh, well, the ball was thrown, we'll do everything to make an excuse out of that. But, yeah, I mean, he looks like he had both hands on it, just kind of in an awkward position, falling away from the ball. And we have a outside handoff. Breaks a few tackles.
Ooh.
Gets hit and sandwiched pretty hard. Pick up only about one.
I believe they got the second string in there.
Really?
Well, no, number 2 would be a first. No, they got the first string still.
Okay.
I see a few of them in there.
It's kind of at that point that how Central's been playing sometimes. I wouldn't be surprised if they
that's
put
what
in.
I'm getting at.
I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Hall would put him in. Short yardage, going forward on 4th and 2. Maybe a little bit shorter than that. Low snap,
Ball down.
right side.
And he catches
And
it.
what a catch
By Liggins.
on the outside. Definitely a good play to pick up that first down.
Yeah, that was a good catch.
It was. Moving the sticks. Central has the ball on their own 49. Close to getting into campus territory, and honestly not into campus territory very much, only a few times. Richardson back to pass, look downfield again. Again, overshoots Liggins.
Wow, thrown a little bit high.
Yeah. And even just kind of looking at some of his other passes, a lot of times their receivers for Central, they're able to make the catch, but they have to reorient themselves
to get
the catch, either if it's behind or up above, if it's low. Passes aren't necessarily right on the target, but definitely credit to the receivers that they are usually coming up with a good amount of the balls thrown to them, even when they have to do a little bit of extra effort to come down with it. And a little bit of swing pass left side. He's met with campus defenders, able to cut it up, still able to pick up a few. Definitely a good job of making just a little bit of something that seemed to be almost nothing, with multiple campus defenders coming right towards him. Central lining up with twins. Both sides. Running back off to the right. Good pass, good catch to Liggins right side. Picks up first down on that third down. That was a pretty good pass there.
Wow.
1st and 10 for Central, new set of downs on the 40.
It's a handoff to the fullback. He's up the middle.
He's getting stood up. Going to give him forward progress, about 1.5 yards. 4:15 left to go in this third quarter. Bring up 2nd and 8 for this Central offense. A little bit of confusion on Central's side.
He's just
Two
now
players not
in.
sure what's going on. Looks like Central's going to take a timeout. Definitely got to be frustrating. Not only that your team's not playing the way you want it to, but then also having kind of personnel issues as well. Hurting them, having to force timeouts as well.
It's not looking good at all.
It's not. Colts still 33, Mustangs 3. Central is driving into campus territory. Still got it about the 38. But Salina Central has had the ball in campus territory a few times. Sometimes they've gone backwards, sometimes they've got it a little bit farther, but then still able to kick a field goal. Let's see if they can get the ball all the way
I don't even
in there
know
for
that.
a touchdown here.
Has there been a highlight in here yet?
When I have to think about it, that's probably not the best sign. But yeah, it might be tough to pick one out so far. Low snap again to Richardson, able to pick it up.
And he's
making
running
a play
it.
out of something, but hit pretty hard. Pickup of close to about 15.
They needed that.
Yeah, move the ball to the Central 24-yard line.
They're lining up, shotgun formation.
Wins both sides. Another low snap for Richardson.
And he's back to throw it deep.
Like left side
Has a man.
fade. Able to get a little bit of a fingertips on it. Had about a step and a half over his man. Pretty good throw overall, just a little outside. Yeah. Good arc on it as well to get it over the defender.
That's probably one of the better throws he's had.
Yeah.
In the aspect of going deep.
Sure. I'll bring up 2nd down and 10 from the campus 24. Three players in the backfield for campus. And pitch right side.
Peters takes off.
And we got a flag coming in. Maybe a hold out on the edge, maybe by a wide receiver. We'll see though. And it looks like they might be talking to some campus players perhaps. This might be going the other direction, back the wrong way. And we have an illegal block in the back on number 1
Keegan
for Central. So yeah, it was probably out on the edge at the wide receiver position. And that'll back Salina Central up 5 more yards. They'll bring up 2nd and 15 for Central.
Shotgun formation.
Another low
back
snap. Got a
Rolls
guy in the
back.
backfield, scrambling
He takes
right
off.
side. And he's able to get the ball close into the red zone. They're going to mark him about the 21, perhaps. See where they actually mark him now. It looks like they got him pretty much right at the 20. It's a good pickup there on 2nd down, making it 3rd and 5. Big down here for Central.
Big down.
Trips left side. Got a wide open left side. Richardson back to pass, looking left side. Able to catch it, but it's going to be marked down about the 11 and a half. It's like he had his knee down when he made the catch. Good concentration with that defender making
That's a
contact with
highlight.
him.
That's what they need.
Right. Definitely good concentration. I mean, that campus defender looked like he was getting ready to get in and break that up, but still able to hang on to it. First and 10 for Central on the campus 11. Richardson back to pass, looking right side. And not there. Looking towards Swords Liggins. .247 left in this 3rd quarter. And we'll we'll see how Central does here. Another trips formation, this time right side. Richardson in the shotgun, gets good snap, looks left side, and it looks like we might be getting a pass interference here against Campus would be my guess. It's like some contact when the ball was in the air. And that'll move the ball a little bit closer.
Wow,
for
they're
Central.
really in scoring position now.
Right, yeah.
So
On
if
the
they don't
5.5.
punch it in now, I don't know if they're going to get very many of these opportunities here.
Yeah, yeah.
He's back
Snap
to pass.
Richardson.
Rolls
Might
out.
have it.
Pass.
Throwing
it.
back
Wide open
side.
man. Oh!
Goes
He
up there
tried
with
to
one-handed.
Yeah.
Really confused what was going on there. Looked like he was able to probably turn his body and get two hands on it, but tried to catch it over the shoulder with one arm. Really confusing there.
Looked like he tried to one-hand that.
I mean, I know we'd all like to try out for the Globetrotters, but
Yeah.
maybe not tonight. Third down, Richardson under center, pitch right side. And he's going to be gobbled up. I'm only going to get, might be giving him about a gain of 2. And that'll bring up 4th down. I'd say you probably got to keep the offense on the field here, no question.
Yeah, you've got to, and you've got to try and punch this in.
And they do have a 1st down if they can get to the 1-yard line.
This is where they show what they're made of right now.
I'd say maybe a run left side. No.
Pass.
Dropping deep back. Looks like we got a screen. The inside gets a few blocks.
And it's in!
Able to
for
get
the
it into the end
touchdown!
zone.
That was Mr. Peters all the way on the run.
Right. Central getting the touchdown. And a good screenplay, able to cut it back towards the center of the field. Central gets their first touchdown of the night with 1:50 left in the 3rd quarter. Certainly not the best time to get your first game touchdown of the night, but they still got it.
He's on to kick the extra point.
And it is blocked. And it looked like a little bit of a combination of maybe a low kick and a defender getting right in there for Campus. And that'll put our score, Campus 33. Salina Central coming back with a touchdown, but missing the extra point, leaving them with 9 points overall, getting a 24-point deficit now.
I don't know that.
Kicking deep for the Mustangs, running number 33, Colin Peters. Back deep for the Campus Colts, number 1, Cam Harvey, and number 3, Sean Wise.
And Peters getting the ball again, ready to kick off. Campus ready for the kick.
So with 1:50 left in the 3rd quarter, we have the Salina Mustangs with 9 and the Campus Colts with 33. Central prepared to kick off.
Yeah, we might have an
That's a
onside
little
kick
swivel
here.
kick, And they have it. They have
It
it.
is down.
The Mustangs
right
have
there.
it.
I was thinking about it,
The ball was
especially,
recovered by Higgins.
especially when Peter, I was thinking about it right before he got up there. I was like, this would be a great time for an onside kick.
And
What do you
did
got
it
to
do?
lose? Just like that, Central offense back onto the field.
A score now.
And we'll see what Central does with his new possession. Trips left side. Richardson with the ball, looking left
Pass.
side.
It's complete.
And it's caught. Still pretty fortunate for there. He had number 2 and 28 pretty close to each other on that route.
It seems like all of a sudden they've woken up.
Yeah.
Like they've
They
been
have.
asleep this
Yeah.
whole time.
Yep. And looking at the box score last week against Hutch, that looks like the exact same thing. They woke up. Granted, it was still a pretty big loss, but it looks like they came back, especially in the last 2 quarters of that game. Richardson now back, looking
Has
deep
a
middle of
man.
the field.
Wide
Going in
open.
stride. And the
Touchdown.
touchdown, Salina Central. Liggins pulls it in, stretches across the goal line. You talk about that highlight of the night for Central. I think we might have just found
Yes,
it.
side.
And now Peter is on for the extra point. And the kick looks up and good. And just like that,
So Liggins, he actually recovered that kick,
did, yeah.
kickoff on the onside kick, and then scores the touchdown.
Yeah. Well, that now puts our score, Campus 33, Salina Central 16, cutting into that lead a little by little.
That was a good cut in.
It
I
was.
mean, and at the right time to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Still a 3-possession game, though.
It's still within reach.
Yeah. You go back to it again? What do you got to lose? You've been on 10 of a loss streak here.
They put some guys up front.
I was seeing that, yeah. And especially our guy number 48.
Yeah, they didn't bring him out there
Right,
for nothing.
right. And here we go again. And we might be having it again, right side. And this time Hicks gets it and is able to down
there
it.
for a reason.
Yeah. Well, they put him out there for a reason, and I don't know if I'd want to kick it right to him, especially that big guy.
Yeah.
He's going to probably hang on to the ball, even if he gets his hands on it. Camp is now back on the field. Minute 3 left in this third quarter. Campus now trips left side, running back offset left side.
Hand off,
And
he keeps
looks like
it.
he
Quarterback
keeps it.
kept it.
Up the center.
And he's going up the middle.
We
There's
do
a
have
flag on the play.
He looks like he might be able to get it with a cut inside the 15,
We
but
have a
this
flag
might be
back at the line of scrimmage.
This will probably be coming back. And we are already
And
getting
it
the
is
signal
holding.
from holding.
That was a big break for the Salina Central Mustangs.
Very much so.
Wow. What a time to have a break, and they needed it.
Right, absolutely.
Especially with 52 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. And now 1st and 20 for Campus. And inside a handoff. Pickup of about 2. And that brings us 30 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. And they're just now starting the play clock. Campus could run this all the way to the end of the quarter if they'd like to, but looks like they're going to run another play. Might try to drag them off sides. 10 seconds left, and I think they might.
I'd watch
just
for the
hold it
screen
off
right now.
Right.
Oh, it looks like they're going to let the clock run out.
I think they're just going to let it go.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, Campus leads Salina Central 23-16.
Come watch your favorite team and earn points with our new Blazin' Rewards program, only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
So we are at about to start the 4th quarter, and we have the Salina Mustangs 16, the Campus Colts 33.
So far for Central, definitely looking a lot better this last second half of the 3rd quarter, especially than they did coming out at halftime as well.
So the Mustang defense takes the field.
And still 2nd and 20 for this Campus offense. Back to pass, looking right side, down the field. Number 11 inside, catches it. 10-5, touchdown, Campus. And just like that, a dagger to perhaps some hopes of a comeback, maybe. What a throw, what a catch.
Just that quick.
By the Campus offensive playmakers. And Rogers again on for the extra point. High snap, good hold, kick is through and good. Well, and just like that, Campus back on top now, 40-16, that lead. Back to 24.
Just that quick.
Yeah. Well, definitely disheartening when you have some signs of life from a Central teams that has some trouble playing with passion in games, showing like they're playing with some, then just to have a big play like that
quick
and have some of their passion just kind of snuffed out just like that. Rogers again with the kick.
Kicked.
Good kick, fielded about the 3.
Counts has the ball.
Might have an opening, gets a little bit of a hole. Again, another good return for Central.
Returning the ball up to the 35-yard line, number 28, Riley Counts. Tackles made by number 11, Tyler Collin.
So Central, shotgun formation. Mr. Peters standing in the backfield. Nope. He's got plenty of time.
Left side.
Trying to throw.
Overthrown. And that looks like a Liggins out there
just
again.
took a little bit off of that.
Yeah. And man, if he's able to catch that, man, we'd be be getting some air tonight on a lot of passes. Central lining up, twins both sides, looking right side.
And it's a pass.
Short pass to Loggins, going the wrong way, almost got the ball stripped out.
Yeah, it looked like he went backwards instead of going forward.
Yeah, well, they're still gonna give him forward progress to the 40-yard line. Gonna be about a 6-yard pickup.
Tackles made by number 22, Mateo Martinez, and number 1, Cam Harvey.
And here comes another 3rd down for Central.
Back to pass.
Has Loggins right side again. And even if he came down with that, I don't know if he ran out of bounds as well. I don't know if he was forced out. But really surprised the official on the sideline didn't take his hat off to signal that he was out of bounds. But I guess with him not taking his hat off, must have determined that the defender pushed him out of bounds and that he was still legal for that catch. And that'll bring up 4th and 4 for Central. Offense on the field.
I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback didn't go back to pass and then take off.
Right, they got a wide open left side, especially that Trips could roll out that way. A swing pass, a little bit extra deep.
He might have the
pretty
first
much
down.
right at the marker. I think he's got it.
Richardson's pass is complete to number 28, Riley Count. Tackle made by number 48, Quentin.
And looks like he's got it.
And he signals the first down.
And he gets the first. Good play. Good job by Central, able to pick up. Yeah, able to pick that up. And Central lining up again right off the bat. Ready for the next play. And bounced probably off the the shoulder pads, yes, of Central receiver. Good thing that ball was near the sideline and not in the middle of the field where some linebacker could have been sitting right there to take it out of the air. I'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I think really number 48 has put in his work tonight.
He has.
And it consistent. He's playing middle
right side.
linebacker
Looking
too.
back to the left. Has a guy.
Man. He has
able
a
to
man.
catch 15,
and he
10,
has a man,
5.
and it's a touchdown.
Mustangs.
Touchdown. Salina's.
I'm surprised he came down with that because that pass looked a little short. Didn't hit the receiver necessarily in stride, but still able to get the ball right over the head of the campus defender into his arms and get all the way in for a touchdown. Absolutely looking like a completely different team this second half than they were the first half.
The third quarter, late in the third quarter, it looked totally different than what it did the first 2 quarters.
Right.
And then the other thing about this whole thing I would say is as they line up.
As they're lining up for
a
2.
2-point.
Snap to Richardson, looks left and fires back
and
right side.
He catches it.
What a
He catches
play.
it.
Oh my
Did
goodness.
you see that catch?
By Leggins again.
Did you see that catch?
Oh my goodness.
That was Mr. King, that was a catch.
What a great job by not only Leggins, but a great job by this receiving core for Salina Central. Able to haul in those balls that not necessarily on the money, but definitely picking up his quarterback. What a play out there. The 2-point conversion is good. That puts our score Campus 40, Salina Central 24. And we're back to 16 points. We were at 18, now we're at 16. 10:33 left in the game. And you know, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something from Salina Central here on the kick team. And you can see already Campus has brought their defenders up, anticipating that.
And not only did they bring them up, they've got hands up there.
They do. If Central has some people with speed, they might be able to kick it over that second layer.
They've got number 2. They've got
48.
48.
And Central lining up.
Taylor Peters ready to kick it off.
And might be kicking it short again. They do.
Kicks.
But we have a penalty.
It's going to be offside.
Might probably be that.
On the kicking team, number 9, 5-yard penalty, free kick.
And we'll back it up 5 yards, and we'll try it again.
And they will kick it again.
There's another kick onside. Campus defender comes up in front of the 10-yard line of that ball goes. And Campus does recover. It's one of those moves that the ball probably untouched is going to go 10 yards. But definitely in that spot that the Campus player needed to come up and make that catch.
Hey, you can't keep coming back through there.
Campus right side. Good pick of about 8, but able to get wrestled down. Pretty good pickup there for Campus. I'll bring up 2nd and 2. Got it on the Salina Central 36.
Wow, now they're
they got a bunch of trips on the right side, handoff inside.
And he's making some moves.
Yeah, able to make some moves, pick up another first down. Under 10 minutes left in the game. And I'd say that's probably a big point for Campus going forward. Just keep the ball on the ground and keep the clock moving. But with that 2-point conversion that Central had, does make it a 16-point game, does make it a 2-possession game. Granted, you have to.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't blow dead on that.
And they were waiting
had a little
for
bit
it
of
too.
a helmet still across. Central narrows it down to a 2-possession game. Inside handoff.
Look at that.
Couple of arm tackles, but still able to get through.
He gets another first down.
And we have a flag that just got thrown. Probably some words just getting exchanged. Might be some of those frustration penalties coming up if this out's on Central, but we'll see who it's on. All 5 officials talking about it currently. Here comes the call.
Yeah.
And we have a personal foul, looks like on Hicks. On Campus.
So Hicks has been a part of everything,
right,
including the penalties.
For better or for worse. Yeah, not sure what happened there. Campus still does get the first, or excuse me, yeah, it looks like they're still going to grant him the first down. But it should be, I would assume, a 1st and 15, or are they just going to mark him back if that's after the play?
Another
and
flag.
We have another flag coming in here. Now what do we got? I'm not sure if they're spotting the ball correctly where it needs to go exactly, but I'm not sure. 48 now walking off the sideline. And we have another unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on campus.
Back to back.
Back to back. And you just would have thought probably on that bus ride home for campus, their head coach would be pretty happy, but now with these back-to-back penalties here in the fourth, you know he ain't gonna be too happy about that.
Wow.
Kind of losing their composure even when they're on the winning side of the ball. It's like getting Central kind of fired up
And
about
he
it.
runs.
Inside handoff.
And he breaks the cut. Whoa.
Able to get corralled down. Pretty much picks up all the penalty yardage they lost.
And one pop.
Right.
I thought he was going to break for more there for a minute.
And that'll bring it up 2nd and 10. Looks like now back to their original line of scrimmage.
This is a big set of downs for Salina Central right now. This will decide the whole game for them.
Right.
Shotgun formation.
Come up with a pitch outside. It's the shoulder lowered. Comes another flag.
Wow.
That looked like pretty much after the play, but we'll see.
These last few downs, it's been a lot of laundry on the field.
Yeah. And we're going to talk about it again, but looks like a little bit of a less conversation this time, perhaps. And then they go back into a huddle, talk about it. There's going to be a personal foul, a late hit on Salina Central. And this time it'll move the ball in campus's favor. Well, that moves the ball inside the red zone for campus. Another inside handoff, gets some blocks. That campus front five driving the Central defensive line off the ball.
They just drove him completely off the ball.
Yeah. And just even touch back on the last few plays. Definitely not, both coaches not going to be happy with the penalties. Not Coach Greg Slade for campus with those personal foul penalties, but then on the Central side, maybe a little bit of a retaliation there. So both coaches not going to be happy with how their teams
man in motion.
Going right there, inside handoff.
And it's touchdown.
Untouched. Touchdown,
I
campus.
hate to be the one to bear bad news, but with 7:37 left, the Colts, campus Colts 46, the Salina Mustangs 24, and I think the song is winding up.
Has anyone ever told you that there's always a chance? There always is, but again, not the brightest time. Good snap, good hold. Kick through the uprights.
Whoa. So with 7:37 left in the game, the campus Colts 47, Salina Mustangs 24. Kind of reminds you of last week's game.
Right. But campus is now on the other end of the beatdown.
Right.
Definitely seeing a lot more plays in the end zone for campus than we did last week. Especially last week we got, I believe it was 12 points for campus. It was a touchdown, a safety, and a field goal, all adding up to 12 points.
But I can tell you seriously from last week, there was no way they used number 48 like they've used him tonight.
Right, and even something I noticed, especially in these last couple plays after that personal foul penalty, I don't believe I saw him on the field after that
No.
personal foul penalty. So depending on the score, he might be done unless, again, something crazy happens.
Yeah.
Rogers here again, ready to kick off. And a good kick. That's going to go into the end zone for the touchback.
Mustangs will start their drive on the 20-yard line.
Well, 7:37 left in our game. Central with a 23-point deficit. Do you think Coach Hall is just ready to run the ball up the middle a few times and get to next week?
I'm thinking he's still trying to win.
Well, essentially coming out shotgun formation, trips left side, looking that way. Gets out of a tackle, running right side, gonna get gobbled up by a couple of campus receivers. Gonna go down as a sack. As about a loss, and Charles, I think I might see a yellow flag on the field.
Yeah, you do see a yellow flag. While we're seeing the yellow flag, I think he has number 48 out there
right. It might
in
be
the middle,
might
too.
be have something around the head on that tackle. We'll see.
Face mask.
We do get to grab the inside of the helmet. And that'll be some more penalty yardage. Some more free yards as well. Trips left side, shotgun formation again, getting better protection. Hit as he throws though.
Oh!
Wiggins with the
Mr.
catch on
Liggins!
the run. Can he outrun his defender? There comes another
Oh, and
flag.
then we got the flag!
And he got caught. It
We
looks
got
like
a
the back
flag.
of his shoulder pad was taken down like a horse collar. And Liggins slow to get up, able to stand up. But definitely looked like from that grab behind him, probably got his feet underneath him, bent backwards. We'll see. Hopefully he's all right.
He's trying to stay in there.
Personal foul, horse collar tackle, number 2 of the defense. In full pass position, first down.
Now move the ball even closer for him.
Boy, that was
You
a
know,
good catch.
It
too.
was as well. That's kind of a tough situation because if, he doesn't even, probably the only thing he can get a hold of is that horse collar, and if he doesn't even do that, he's easily walking into the end zone.
He is.
But of course, he's going to get the penalty. I mean, it's kind of the thing where, hey, the guy's clearly going to catch it for a touchdown, but the only thing you got to do is get a pass interference. This just kind of seemed like just save the touchdown.
And it's
Right
caught.
side out pattern. Touchdown, Mustangs.
So with 6:46 left in the game, we have the Salina Mustangs 30, the Campus Colts 47. We're looking forward to the extra point.
Yes. And they are lining up for it.
Lining up for the kick. The kick is up, and it's good.
It looks good. Now, how about you mentioned a few minutes ago about a lady warming up her vocal cords. How's she doing currently?
She's still tuning them up,
Yeah, right.
but
right.
she hasn't really came to a full
Right,
thing.
right. 47-31, and we're back to 16 points again. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if we saw what are we looking at, the 4th onside kick now for Central?
I'd almost kick it away. I'd almost kick it deep. I think I'd kick it deep.
I think so, especially as many people as they're bringing up, or excuse me, they might be bringing up here. They do have number 48 back out on the field.
Looks like Mr. Liggins might be hurt down there. They're attending to him on that far end.
Right. Got 3 trainers looking at him. Definitely been one of the bright spots for Central tonight. And here comes another onside kick.
Oh!
Gets the 10 yards, but Campa is able to get on it. Had that little bit of a window there where there wasn't anyone there.
It was.
It looked like it might add a little room for a Central guy to get in there. But Campus still able to get on it. And that'll bring the Campus offense back on the field on their own 49. 6:45 left to go in the game.
Boy, they're probably not very happy right now down there. Looks around as they gather around, and it's a run right off. He goes nowhere.
Harvey picking up 1 yard on the play. Tackles made by number 19, Quinn Stewart, and number 14, Cade Gertson.
I would expect to see Campus running the ball, especially on 1st and 2nd down. But if they need to pick up a 3rd down conversion through the air, I think they'll do it. But definitely try to keep the ball on the ground. The first 2 plays keep the clock running, but we'll see if they can.
They're running as much time
Show
as
me
they
wrong
can.
here. Another inside handoff. Pick up about 3. Perhaps maybe 4.
Tackles made by number 14, Cade Gertson.
Under 6 to play now. Brings up 3rd and 4. Clock running. 14 on the play clock. Campus still looking to the sideline for a play. Looks like they're getting set now. Snap to Harvey. Pick outside to the running back.
He got the
one
first
tackle. Does pick up the first. You know, I'm wondering how much of just that little step that Harvey, the quarterback, makes when he gets that ball for that option, takes a couple steps forward, looks like he's going to go forward like with a quarterback keeper or a draw, like a designed run, but then backs it out and then pitches it out to his running back. Just wonder how much that kind of throws some of the linebackers perhaps for Central
off. I think
off.
it throws the whole defense off because they're thinking he's going to keep it.
Right.
And then he does that last-minute pitch.
Right.
And the backs are able to turn the corner.
Another
and it's straight up
inside
the middle. Straight up the gut.
Big
and it's for
hole.
a first down.
Yeah, he's going to pick up about 10.5 for a first.
I don't think he could have went no more straight up the middle than that.
I don't think he got even touched until probably 8, 9, maybe, more than that yards off the field.
And this is the kind of thing that makes the lady tune up her voice.
Yes, it does. They're getting the music tuner out, getting her to that glass of water.
A different quarterback.
And that's going to be called dead.
Back.
Looks like a timeout for Campus. We got 4:35 left to play. Campus still with a 16-point lead, leading 47-31. Have a new set of downs on the Salina Central 28. So definitely a struggle still tonight for Salina Central, picking it up towards the end of the third quarter, into the beginning of the fourth quarter. But definitely the bright spot you'd probably think is Liggins, who's still on the bench, still having a player and a trainer look at him. Hopefully he's doing all right.
That was the quarterback to go down there and kind of touch on and encourage him, I believe.
And hopefully it's not a sign of things to come and not standing up. Campus with the ball again. Another hole pickup of about 7 or 8.
And every time they run the ball like this, they're running time off the clock.
They are.
And right now we need time for Salina Central.
Yes, we do. Campus lined up again. Another handoff. Good pickup again for about 6 yards. That'll get him another first down.
Picking up the first down for the Colts, number 1, Cam Harvey. He's wrapped up by number 25, Drew Burgoon.
And Campus running some clock here, 15 on the play clock. In no hurry to get this ball snapped. Quarterback design run, gets off a couple tackles.
Look at it, he's still pushing. He pushes all the way into the end zone.
Unbelievable
for a
run.
touchdown.
Now, I don't want to say that there was some quit on the Central defense, but there were a couple defenders that just kind of look like pinball bumpers, just bounced right off of him,
and he just
didn't
pushed
really,
his way in there.
just didn't really seem to really want to wrap him up and tackle him. I mean, that's kind of the line where, like, how big of a run is that for the quarterback, and how much of it is just kind of a lapse, kind of a mishap with the snap.
And he takes
Number 1 able
and
to
he
get to
pounds
the
it
side.
in. So with 3:34 left in the game, the Salina Mustangs 31, the Campus Colts 55.
Coach Hall is not going to be happy with especially that last play from scrimmage and the extra try.
And I don't think she's tuning up no more. I think she's about ready to start singing.
And you have a play from Central that looked like they didn't really seem to want to take the ball carrier down, and then you had a play just on that extra point that it was a broken play, and the holder, number 1, who's the running back, just picks the ball up, and for a little bit didn't even look like he was running full speed to the outside, and just kind of jogged out to the corner of the end zone by the pylon and scores. It's like Central again saw that broken play and just saw, just kind of quitting on the play. And just Campus just doing the natural thing and just continuing on.
Well, I think they've seen some of their players make big plays by running over people.
Right. Deep kick by Rogers into the end zone.
When one person runs over somebody, then the other guys get confident that they can do it too.
Right.
And big number 48 has done that on several occasions tonight.
Well, we had a 24-point deficit. We had an 18-point deficit. They even got it down to 16 a couple times. Well, we're right back to 24 with 3:34 left to go in this game.
The thing is, their wide receivers out.
Yep. And at this point in the time, he should sit for the rest of the game. No.
There's Mr. Peters.
Yeah, good side, getting the edge, picking up a good gain. As much as Leggins has been an impact for Central, I don't know if there's any use for putting him back on the field for this last 3 minutes, 26 seconds.
Well, I think
Game's out of your reach. Don't get him hurt any more than he needs to.
I think he's out. He's out for sure.
And now, is those the crutches for him? I'm wondering. There's a trainer dealing with crutches. And that looks like that is him walking on the crutches right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't need to wear those too long. That is, he's got his cleat off and some ice around his foot. Back on the field, left side throw for Richardson. Pick up about 5 or 6. And some of the Central fans starting to exit. Trips right side for Central. Richardson back to throw, looking right side. Another pass behind his receiver, not able to haul it in. 2:54 left to go. Central with a 3rd and 5. Trips again right side. Bit of a stutter step for Richardson.
Peters.
And looks like driven back, but looks like they're going to give him the forward progress for the first down right at midfield.
They moved the chains.
Central's showing hurry up, even though game is a little bit out of reach, but kind of playing like they're still in it. Definitely got to appreciate that. Richardson takes off right side, scoots out of bounds for about a 3-yard pickup.
Richardson takes up 2 yards on the play.
And they'll officially only give him a 2-yard gain. Some substitutions in for campus. Looks like they're getting some players in that getting some playing time. Richardson left side has a man open, a little bit of a bobble, still able to catch it. It's a good pickup, going to be about a yard short of the first.
Tackles made by number 21, Bryson Schroeder.
And they're lining up quick again, just past 2 minutes, 15 seconds left in this game. The 3rd and 1 for Central, back to pass again, short little pass.
Complete.
Not really seeing like a sense of urgency right there, especially on any side of the ball. Just kind of a little bit of a pitch and catch out there. Campus defenders not really seeming like they're crashing on the ball. And campus now only rushing 3 defenders, putting more people back into coverage. Another catch by Central. Gobbled up after an 8-yard pickup.
And luckily, he didn't get hit right at first because he was kind of carrying
And
that
see, he even
ball
had about
behind him.
4 to maybe 5 campus players there that all just could have smushed him, but only about 2 of them actually ended up touching the receiver. Right side again, another catch to number 11. This time, multiple body parts grabbed and swung around, taken down.
First down.
Gets the first down inside the red zone, perhaps, about right at the 20-yard line. Yep, inside the 20-yard line, 1:25 left in the game.
Whoa,
and
that was almost
gets a tip in the backfield. I remember it looks like 45 of campus. Gets maybe another step in front of that ball. He's able to take it all the way.
Yeah.
He's able to pick that ball off. No one was going to catch him. Man, if he was able to.
If we had to pick MVP of this game, it would have to be number 48.
Right.
back to pass.
Has some time looking
has a man.
into triple coverage,
And he
but
caught
still able to pull it down. 3 defenders for Campus. With Salina Central able to pick up the touchdown with 1:15 left to go in the game. And looks like again Central keeping the offense on the field. Chance to make this a 16-point game again.
With 1:15 left in the game.
Right. I didn't say, I didn't say they were coming all the way back, but low snap
he drops
again.
it.
Right
Passes.
side.
And
Bounce
it's
in
incomplete.
front. And that might be the last time we see the Central offense on the field. Might go for another onside kick, but not really any need to. So with 1:15 left in the game, Campus still at 55. Salina Central has up their point total to 37. And it looks like we got Sweet Caroline playing here at the stadium. Some Neil Diamond going. I don't know if this is a 7th inning stretch at Fenway, but I'll take it.
Well, this is the last all gas. I mean, if you can get the onside kick, you can kind of get another point. Maybe this will take you in with some momentum next week.
Sure. And here's a kick
it's
deep.
a deep kick.
But it is a little of a skyrocket.
Oh,
Bobbled
he bobbles it, but
by Campus, taken down. Close to about the, close to the 25, might be around the 23. And more than likely, this Campus offense will run out the final 1 minute, 11 seconds left to go in this game.
Are they going to bring in some of the?
We'd like to say thank you to our tailgate sponsor tonight, Collin Cars.
I'm not sure, but they're still lining up like they might run a play. They do, inside handoff. Still picking up yards.
Taking the handoff for the Colts.
That's probably the last play of the game, wouldn't you say?
Oh, we'll get a couple more, I think. We just hitting.
No, knee is what it should
Oh,
be.
right. Well, yeah. I would assume they'd go out and knee, but hey, if they
victory.
want some players to play, they might run it again. But 47 seconds left to go. And looks like they're all coming in, and looks like it's victory formation time for the Campus Colts. And this might be the last snap. 30 seconds to play. Just depends on when they start that play clock. And looks like that's going to do it.
Yeah.
Under 20 now. Now the play clock starts, but it's not going to matter. Our final score is going to be Campus 55, Salina Central 37. And we'll be back with 2 post-game interviews right after this.
Come watch your favorite team and earn points with our new Blazin' Rewards program, only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Welcome to the Remax Advantage MVP of the week. This week's winner is Kedrick Liggins, and he's not here to accept it, but I'd like to hand it to Coach Hall on behalf of Kedrick.
Thank you.
All right, so Coach, just kind of even to piggyback off that, comment on Liggins' play tonight. Had some great catches, had some pretty impressive catches too that even we were pretty impressed with.
Yeah, and we hope it's not his last this season. He went down with an injury to his foot. We're not sure of his status yet for next week and in the future, but he's really a good playmaker for us. And is kind of a vertical deep threat and has really good hands and is a good route runner and obviously made some plays in our passing game tonight for us.
And just talk about how your team responded in the third quarter. Definitely getting down close to about 24 points, able to fight back, get it to at least 16, got it to 2 touchdowns. Just how do you comment about your team able to get it within just 2 touchdowns?
Yeah, and I think that, again, just going back to last week, we got behind so quick early. It was kind of the same thing we did again tonight. You know, it was an 18-point game at halftime, but we really felt like it was attainable to get us back in the game. We came out and played really well the second half. We did some things, offensively, struggled to tackle, but again, they have a lot to do with that. I mean, they're number 48, 2-1, and 3 even, and 11. I mean, you keep listing them, one right after the other. They have some playmakers on their offense.
Thank you very much, Coach. Thanks for taking the time to chat with us, and good luck next week against Newton.
Thank you very much.